What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Frankie Hardwork, and I'm back, and I'm back, and I am back. Shout out to everybody out there. Everybody out there, stay safe, stay careful. You know what I mean? Stay out the way. Do what you do. Live your life, but just be safe. But anyway, now with this virus going on right now, and every time you turn around, you got people, celebrities on TV, you got senators, you got the president, you got everybody talking about how we need to be careful, we need to be more responsible, we need to just, self-quarantine, stay in the house, stay out the way. Okay, and this clip I'm about to play, is pretty much about an irresponsible senator. And they're not making this a big deal. They're making everybody else a big deal, but they're not making this a big deal. And he could be a reason why a lot of things mess up. So in this clip I'm about to play, it's going to be two things. They're going to be talking about the stimulus package, and they're going to be talking about this guy. So I want y'all to listen, and I'm going to come back with my commentary.
Close, and that they hope they can wrap up their talks this morning after negotiating past midnight here at the Capitol. Republicans say they have already made big concessions. They've already agreed to what some are calling unemployment insurance on steroids, where the government would pay laid-off workers their previous salary for up to 4 months. But Democrats were upset about what they called a new slush fund in this bill, $500 billion to help major companies. That money would be sent out at the discretion of Treasury Secretary Mnuchin with limited oversight. There is agreement on a $350 billion package of grants and loans for small businesses that could help keep them afloat for up to 8 weeks, as well as those cash payments of $1,200 to workers who make up to $75,000 a year. That'll help a lot, too. Republican leader Mitch McConnell is still eager to hold a final vote on all of this today. All senators wanting to send that reassuring message to the markets, to businesses, and to workers.
Yeah, absolutely. Nancy, Senator Rand Paul was that first senator to test positive for the coronavirus. Do we know how he got it and who he might have given it to?
Well, it's hard to know for sure, but we do know that he attended an event in early March in his home state of Kentucky, where 2 attendees later tested positive for coronavirus. Now, Senator Paul says he didn't interact with those guests, so he didn't self-quarantine at the time. In fact, while he was waiting for his test results, he had lunch with his fellow Republicans. He interacted with reporters here on the Hill. He even worked out yesterday in the Senate gym and swam in the Senate pool. Some of his colleagues didn't take too kindly to that. In fact, Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, one of his colleagues, told us, quote, "I'm not a doctor, but it's pretty obvious to me that until I got my test back, I should stay away from people." And now there are a couple of senators who are newly in self-quarantine because they came into such close contact with Senator Paul, and all of that is making it very complicated as senators prepare to vote on this massive $2 trillion package today.
Hopefully there's a lot of chlorine in that.
Yeah, I'm back, and I am back. So, in that clip you just heard two alarming things in there, and I want to speak on it. I'm not going to make a real long thing about this because I'm going to talk about this in my live, but I want to speak about both of these particular topics real quick. The first I want to speak on is the stimulus package that's going on. Now, see, I understand they don't, the Democrats and the Republicans or whatever. The Republicans is actually willing to put the money out there. They actually willing to, get it out there, and so we can get this going and people can feel some type of way, which we all know the reason why they're doing that. And I'm going to speak about that in 1 second. But then you got the Democrats that's feeling like, no, we're not doing that because of some fund called a slush fund, right? And we all know why the Democrats is trying to block him from doing that. And this is not what's up right here. Now, before all this, they said it was going to be some bipartisan, right? Meaning that both of them is going to play a big part in the decision and not actually put politics in the way, but just work for the people. But in this particular situation, you can clearly see that the Democrats don't want Donald Trump to pass that, because they know if Donald Trump passed that bill, he's solidifying his second term. They already know that. If he passed this bill and get everybody this money out, he's solidifying his second term. And then on the other hand, the Republicans don't want the Democrats to get the bill because at the same time, They trying to get in the house. They're trying to be the superheroes. They're trying to be the heroes of this. Donald Trump is definitely trying to be the hero. So anything that's getting put out there, he's going to make it happen. But this is what I don't like, because they talk about it's bipartisan, but then at the same time they fighting between us. They fighting over this money, knowing that they can set us back. So I ain't gonna speak about that more. I'm gonna speak more about that in the live. But I want to talk about this idiot right here, this Senate, this guy. He can be a reason why the Senate mess up, why why a lot of these decisions don't happen, because you got this guy took a test for the virus, and while he took a test for the virus, this guy is walking around, and if you're getting interviewed with reporters, eating with other people, this guy is going swimming, he working out in the gym. It was like he was just trying to mess everybody up. Like, look at that. It was like he was paid to do that or something. Because as a result of that, 3 other more Senate had to sit out because of this, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be other ones. So was it like a sabotage? Like, what was that about? Why would he do something like that? It's weird. But my whole thing is this, though. Now, they talking about they want us to be responsible, but they got people that's over the top of us, that's supposed to look out for our best interests, that's supposed to do all these things, doing dumb, stupid stuff like that. And I feel it's like it's intentional. But I want to see how far they're going to swing this around and talk about this. Because he could be the reason why the Senate crashed. He could be a reason why a lot of stuff don't get done because we're in quarantine. Because the half of the Senate, or most of the Senate, might be in quarantine because of him. So I want to see how this plays out. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. It's your boy Frankie Hard Work. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this video. Follow me on IG, Frankie Hard Work 1. Follow me on Twitter, Frankie Hard Work. Y'all be safe out there and be easy.